Let's move on to rookie of the year. So let's do same thing we just did, runner-ups, and then your winner, and then we'll go around and discuss our selection. So
what are we going?
Rookie of the year. So you could start again.
So for my rookie of the year, I'm gonna say my 2 runner-ups. Right. I got Jaden Ivey and J-Dub, Jalen Williams, who plays for the OKC. I still got Paolo Banchero winning it though.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Right, okay.
See, I didn't have Jaden Ivey. Like, he's probably 5. My brother said, like, Walker Kessler should be 4.
Great. I was thinking about him. Yep.
But then I had Ben because of how strong he started the season at 3. Then Jalen Williams at 2, and then obviously Paulo at 1 because he's been consistent the whole year.
I could give like 5 runners, bro.
I got it was kind of hard. There's a lot of good rookies this year. I couldn't put Ben in there. I had the same thing as Gabe, Jaden Ivey, Jalen Williams second, and Paolo. I think he's just done enough this season throughout the whole year.
He's gone to a point where he's been so good that they're trying to give reasons why other people should win it.
Plus, he's been like carrying the load for his team as opposed to like Jalen Williams. He's been great. Don't get me wrong, but they got Shea over there
on that team.
Yeah, Paolo's like number 1. He's still pretty
I don't know. He could be number 2.
He could be number 2.
Giddey's like not a
less of a scorer.
He definitely has the ball more.
Yeah.
Are Magic 10th right now? As
they've been winning a lot of games.
Because I saw Paolo tweet something saying, "Oh, they thought we were tanking." Like,
because they've been since the new year.
Look at the record.
They've had
definitely tanking.
No. Then I must have seen the outdated one.
No, but they're on a 3-game win streak, and since the new year, they've had a winning record.
I don't think they're gonna make it though, because the Bulls are locked.
They're trying to win games.
I think the East is solidified.
They started off so shitty, they're not gonna make it. But lately, they've been. That's why I'm saying I like the Magic young core. I like the players they got. They're not. If they get a Scoot Henderson top 3 pick, you never know. They could take off next year. Ooh, the Magic.
Because Fultz is good now. He's like solid.
Yeah, they do have a good young.
Dude, it Suggs like borderline trash now. Like, is that confirmed? Suggs.
No.
He's not trash, right?
No.
He needs to
Are they playing him?
Yes, heal up, man.
That, and I also think he excels the way he played in college. Like, he's a guy who just makes players around him better by like getting guys in the. He's a smart player. He's a high IQ player.
But I haven't seen him like do it as much on this team.
He's on a bad team. I think he needs good players around him, like a successful team. I think we could say he's bad if they have a winning record like next year. They're a good team and he's still bad. I think we need. For me personally, I think we got to see him in a winning situation because I think he plays good defense. He's a smart player. So
how do you feel about? Sorry, I was saying I can see him being the OKC of this year and next year.
That's playing
just
team.
Not as like SGA type.
As far as talent, or except SGA.
Wise, yeah.
Okay.
I agree with that.
This is pretty good. Did you guys see this at the time of this? It was like they were above 500 in the last 50 games. They're ending strong, but it's not going to matter because of the bad start they had.
Exactly.
How do you feel about Fultz?
I'm liking what I'm seeing from him this year.
He's a good point guard.
The position he's given.
Finally.
I'm glad to see.
He's still like 25.
I'm glad to see he overcame the stuff from the 76ers days.
Right?
He had like some shoulders, some mental, whatever it was.
It was a little both.
Exactly, but now that he's like doing his thing, now I'm very happy.
24. Yep.
It's a number 1 overall pick, and he's finally playing pretty good. You know what I mean? Because look at he was gone.
He's a starting level point guard at this point.
Exactly.
Which we didn't know. Like when he got traded for Jonathan Simmons or some shit. Like
the nerve damage really messed him up.
But now he's
got
doing
his
good.
mojo back though. I've seen some plays this year where he's looking like what he did in college. So that's good. That's good to see.
He's one of the best college players I've ever seen.
He was averaging 30, just cooking.
Yeah.
It's like the team just.
And he's a really good defender for a guard.
Yeah, he is.
He's a great defender, and it fits their team. They got a lot of lanky players that are good defenders. So I'm really high in the Magic next year. We'll see what they do in the offseason.
Gotta see what pick they get.
Yeah.
Do we get there?
All right. You guys want to go rookie of the year?
Mine's easy. Kessler has my 3.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Williams is my 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Paolo is my 1.
Perfect. Good.
Kessler's been good. We'll talk about him after. Keegan.
I
was thinking about Keegan.
I was thinking of him too.
I feel like you gotta factor in a little bit like team success, like the team's going crazy.
He's helped them for sure. He's a starter.
And like you said, like the 3-point record too. It's just like
big deal. It is a big deal.
I feel like he's underrated in the what's it called? He's not as like
flashy and all
he
that.
He just does what the team asks him to do, type of player.
And
he's
playing behind 2 of like the best, not the best players in the play.
Stars.
And he's behind a lot of people too, man. Like Harrison Barnes is ahead of him.
Fox
in terms of touches.
Both all-stars. What you want to say?
Yeah, like Fox is exciting to watch, and everyone knows what supporters brings. Like,
and then even guys like Malik Monk gets more shots up than him. Kevin
So I
Herter.
feel like for him to be doing as well as he is as a rookie, like behind all these people too, because it's hard to play behind a bunch of people, like and still be consistent.
And on a winning team.
Yeah, on a winning team.
That's how you get paid in this league. Honestly.
He's a solid player.
Look at Duncan Robinson.
Great player.
He solid enough to be there.
He got a twin brother in the draft this year too. You know that? Twin brother. Looks exactly like him. Look him up. Chris Murray.
How's that work?
What? No. He looks exactly like him.
Oh. I was gonna say, how they twins? They stay made.
Oh.
Like he stayed in college twice.
Yeah, no, he stayed extra year in college. That's
Oh,
what
okay.
happened. Yeah. But they're
He said, "How did it work?"
Yeah.
It's like that, like if he gets drafted or not.
No. KRS Murray, Chris Murray.
That's
Yeah, there you
dead.
go.
That's dead.
Chris Dunn Murray.
Look at the pictures. Of him. It looks exactly like his bro.
Chris Dunn Kardashian Murray.
Oh,
that's
hell
him.
no.
That's him. Look, show him. That's him.
That is not Keegan.
That's not Keegan. That's his
They're
bro.
both K Murrays.
Yeah.
They're both K.
Keegan and Chris.
Yeah. So I mean, he might have a similar skill set. I'm not too familiar, but
No, they look exactly the same.
they do. They're twins. I mean,
They're the what's the one that the fraternal twins?
no, identical.
Oh, no.
Oh,
He
yeah,
looks
that's
a
the
little
other
bit
one I'm
older,
thinking
though.
Who?
Keegan.
He's probably older by like 10 seconds or something.
He just looks like an old.
We got the
old guy.
Dogan if he came out first.
All right, let's talk about Walker Kessler though. He's not a like. He can be their Rudy. Or the
He was
Jazz's
literally
Rudy
my
Gobert.
four. I was debating
Yeah.
him and Jaden Ivey.
Yeah,
It's
so
him
he's
and marketing,
His
man.
blocks have been insane.
Yeah.
The defense.
He
He
has
has
the
more blocks
potential
than
to-
Rudy this year.
Yeah.
He's had so many 5+ block games. I was looking at the stat today. Like, bro, he's ridiculous. Like, he just
He can potentially be a
80% field
DPOY
goal
in the
and
league.
like 5 blocks in the game is perfect.
He's
bro.
a
Like, I don't know what to
prototypical
say.
modern day NBA big.
That's
Guys
what
can
you
block
want.
shots, run the floor, get easy layups in the paint,
Yeah, he-
set
I haven't seen the
screens.
triple handoffs too. Like, bro, like dude, like he's
Prototypical NBA
He's
big
he's
for
literally
today's
made for
NBA.
today's big. I can't
Exactly.
complain.
Can he tween step back?
Not yet. He's working on it.
No, then, man. That's good.
He's not
I
Victor
don't know,
Wembanyama,
man.
bro.
He's not like he's not even polished either. A few more years in the league too, he'll be really.
If he
good.
develops like a post hook, like a reliable post hook, or like a DeAndre Ayton like 10-foot jumper, like
Yeah,
he'll
yeah.
be nice as shit.
So they made Jazz made the right trade.
100%.
obviously.
Yeah, he's a great player. I was debating. I just like Jaden Ivey with Cade being out. He's had a lot of double doubles lately. In the second half of the season, he's been
Do
facilitating.
you think like Detroit actually
Pass
like
the fuck up the ball.
He had his career high today, by the way, in points. Just
He
like-
did. I did see that too. Yeah, his son.
what's the word I'm trying to
Solidify my choice.
What were you trying to say?
like
Sorry.
Detroit? Do you think they actually like make players better on their team or like what's the
In the
word?
city
where-
of Detroit?
No, the
Like developing him?
develop. Yeah. Do you think they actually develop players?
Nah,
Nah.
because there's a lot of players. I can name a few, like Chris Middleton. They had. They let him go.
Well, I'm talking about this year.
Oh,
Like these type of players that they have now. Like, is
I
it
think that's
meant for
something
development
we
to be better?
Durant
Like
is good for
OKC
them.
is the
Durant-
development type of.
I mean,
place.
it's
like
hard
they've
to
got the
say
market.
because they've been bad. Like
Yeah.
when a team is so bad, you can't really tell how much they're
He can
getting
still
better.
develop
What's the
players.
last time
like
they were in the playoffs?
it's the difference between like OKC and like the Rockets. Like the Rockets, I feel like they're just out there just playing. Like, you know
Just
what I mean?
hooping,
Like, I
yeah.
feel like Detroit's
Yeah,
more on that
objective.
side than OKC.
I feel like if they're
That's the
developing, they would be
direction.
getting more wins.
Yeah, but you know, there's a direction. Like Orlando has a direction, and they're
Yeah.
developing their players. You know,
That's what I'm saying.
but
like,
Detroit is
Even
just like
yeah, so I feel like
hooping, right?
They're out there hooping.
Oh, I can't remember correctly. The last time they were in playoffs, like 2004 or something.
No, they made one with Drummond.
Yeah,
Oh,
they got
okay.
swept. They asked Giannis shit on him. But I don't know, man. Like I've seen Ivy improve, but the other guys haven't. Like I haven't seen. I mean, Killian Hayes have had
He's had some flashes.
flashes.
He's not like very.
No,
Okay,
like,
I used to be a Killian Hayes like
Used to
advocate.
now, huh?
That guy stinks, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
no, he's
my
not.
god, he might be the worst NBA player. I swear
No,
to
yeah,
God.
he got better.
there's a
He's been
difference.
really like I've been like I see so many highlights, lowlights every day on For You
But
pages. Every
during the
game.
middle of the year, he had a good stretch.
He
So
did, but then he's been so poop lately. You guys gotta
that's
see
why I'm
this guy,
saying,
bro.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
not.
I know he's been
He's
bad.
not the worst player in the league
Yeah.
though. Like
Yeah,
I
feel
won't go that
I
far.
feel like
2018,
team-
okay,
people
sure.
can get better. Like Jaden Ivey, like he's gotten better, but I feel like it's not team facilitate. Like he's getting
It's
better.
like
You know what I mean?
team
Like,
winning
they're not
type of
doing
thing.
things. I don't think the team is. You know what I mean? Like
Also,
developing
Wiseman's
players
been
like
looking
that.
pretty good.
Yeah.
over
I think
there.
once
But
Cade
I think
plays
he's
with,
always been good. It's just
Opportunity.
like opportunity.
I think once Cade plays with Durant, Wiseman, Ivy, all these guys that like once Cade comes back because I think Cade's the best player
Yeah, I
still.
think it's to be
Cade's
determined.
gonna like
for sure.
make that team either playoff playing bound or we'll see if Cade's like.
But see, you want
I
to
think
develop
has
these
to be
players to be good enough to play at Cade's level, or not level, but his pace.
at his pace. Yeah, because you want the team to be built
I
around
think
Cade.
Duran can do it. I like Duran.
Yeah, Durant and Cade are gonna be a really
I
good
think he's
duo. I
just
promise you.
good. Like I'm talking about, like Ivies of the world. Who else do they have that?
No,
think-
Ivy's
Yeah.
like one of the fastest guards in the
Yeah.
league.
Is he like playing like a Jalen Green and KPJ type of season, or is he
in terms of like shot
Development.
selection or
development
like I don't know what you mean by development. Like,
like is
Jalen
he
Green's
developing into a team winning player? Like
it's hard to say because they're
Yeah.
losing.
Can't
Like
really
they're
tell.
not even
Yeah,
playing
with
to
the
start
team on
winning.
full
I
How
don't
do you
know.
need Cade to be able to see what they're gonna do with
Yeah,
him? Like
yeah.
Here's what I
without him,
wanna
it's like,
see.
what are we doing?
I want to see him next year when they're going against good teams. Like at the end of crunch time games, they have their full roster and they're trying to win. Because right now they're sitting guys like they don't really care
Bogey, yeah.
at this point. Next year, once they get Cade, they get all their guys. I want to see how like Ivy and all these guys are talking about how they perform in clutch games. That tells me a lot about development. Because like rookie players will make like I'm gonna chuck up a three Matt early in the shot clock or whatever. If they're like running sets, they're taking smart shots. That'll tell me okay, these guys are actually getting better here in Detroit. Because right now, again, it's hard to tell. They don't have their full team. Like one of the other days, bro, they were starting like Livers, Corey Joseph.
They're just doing
Like,
The thing I
yeah.
like about that team is that they have vets to actually like give them a certain direction when the time
Facts.
comes. But even like last year watching Cade, you can see him develop into a
Yeah.
really good player.
He's
But I don't know if you see the same thing with Jaden Ivey right now.
Yeah, it's just that this year has been weird for them. They were probably hoping to get Cade and make like a Thunder level jump this
Yeah,
year,
yeah.
but it's gonna have to
They
wait
got
till next
pieces for
season.
sure. We said Duran, Wiseman now there, Ivy. Like
I
they,
think Ivy's passing is like the biggest upside,
Improvement.
like light, you know,
Yeah.
like
For next
the fact
season?
that he's so good at passing, like
Well, he
passing
developed
is,
that
like-
over the year. He
Yeah,
wasn't doing that.
he was
at the
not
beginning of the
passing.
season.
his passing is
Doesn't
like
need to do that on
it's
that
a
team,
lot
in
of skill
my
thing, but it's like you have to be willing to give the ball up. You know, like
Yeah.
some people aren't willing to give the ball up, especially rookies.
Yeah.
Especially rookies who can score. You know,
I
like,
think that'll make it because Cade is like a type of player that can play at any, he can play off the
All
ball,
around.
he can play on the ball. He's he has a good pull up midi. So with Ivy's development and his passing, I think that'll give Cade more opportunity to like play other roles, and that could help him like open up the game. We'll see. It's
Next
just
year they have a shot.
I love how we segued into the Cade and Pistons.
and
I've always wanted to talk about Cade for a while.
the coaching is will be interesting too. They got Dwayne Casey over there, but I don't know if he's the coach to like. They might need to change the
I already know
scenery
what you're
type
thinking
thing.
about the Raptors and LeBron.
when the man won, what's it called?
He's not going to be the guy to
Every
get them
time I hear
anywhere,
Dwayne
but he can be
Casey,
the guy to like at least get him in the playoffs, and then
Yeah.
they'll fire him and then get that next. coach.
I don't know why you fired him.
he'll be
They get into the playoffs.
He's
Mark
a good
Jackson.
coach.
That always
He'll be
happens,
Mark
though.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Huh?
He'll be Mark Jackson.
No, that
this
happens
is
with a
Mark
lot
Jackson.
of teams. That happened with Jason Kidd on the Bucks. They made the playoffs, but
Yeah.
they were asked. They got
They got a new
Mike.
team. They
know.
bumped up.
Okay, but Budenholzer is a better pick.
Yeah, that's why
How
you
many-
get it.
how many
Who
coaches
knows
are better
than Kid?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
how many
Dwayne Casey will get
coaches are better than
coach than
Casey?
Casey. A lot.
Oh, Casey. I was gonna say.
We named 3
Ah,
today.
Who?
4 today.
Oh, okay, the coach of the
Do
year.
you guys like D'Antoni? Or you think he sucks? D'Antoni?
Oh, I love D'Antoni.
I know you. That's what I'm saying. The other.
So I'm biased.
He would be
Nah,
good
he's
for a
too
young
set in his
team.
ways.
He would be good for a young team.
He'd be good
but-
for this year Rockets. He'd be very good. But
Who? Casey or
D'Antoni.
D'Antoni, he'd be very good for.
That's not championship ball.
But yeah, it's not championship.
It's not championship ball. It is
But
not.
he would be good for developing teams because they would play. They would have a style of play at least.
I
The
don't
Rockets
think
don't
so.
have any style. Of
He
play.
needs to be an offensive coach.
Yeah.
He needs to be an offensive
I don't think so because he'll like
Offensive coordinator.
D'Antoni is more of an innovator. Like he wants to like 6 seconds or less.
That
Offense is
shit
not
is
good for
insane.
development. You have to be already a developed player. Like the Rockets were a veteran leadership team. Like they already understood the game of
No,
basketball.
I'm saying this
and how
year's
it works.
Rockets though.
Yeah, that's why it wouldn't work because it's a 6 second or less offense.
Makes
How are you
it
going to develop
break
in
it.
6 seconds of running an offense?
No, but now they have a style of play. Like their style of play is get up and down, like shoot threes.
pacing?
Yeah, but no,
But-
compared to the Rockets now, what's their style of play? You can't say anything.
run and shoot.
IBK.
No, not even.
It's
Not
IBK.
even. It's
I
like,
know.
it's like sometimes Sengun will post up and
It's
then do his
pick up.
thing.
They
Sometimes
moving out
Jalen
there.
Green shoots random shots.
Yeah.
At least with
They'll have a
D'Antoni, they
direct
would have like
They in the rec
every
center.
possession, every.
KPJ ISO ball.
That's fair.
They really did in the rec center. I'm telling you, that's like they look like they just get up.
It's
Like,
a 50-50.
They
They're
take a
5
ball
man.
in
They're
Houston.
5v5 regularly pro am. They're pro.
That's facts.